on EA Sports. That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Baker to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
9 yards to go.
Here's Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
A very satisfying performance to get the New Year started. Looking at a 1-0 start as they pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. On the ground, it's Brown. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Gun. Start. Right 80. 11 empty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record. On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Buccaneers 24. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense heading back out. Take a look at their upcoming schedule over the next few weeks. They'll be home for Cleveland, then home once more for Minnesota, and then it'll be a third straight home game, something you don't see too often, but they will absolutely take. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A bright spot there with the first down. It's Otten in motion. A give. This is Irving. The problem's continuing. He coughs it up again. They're going to have it in good field position as he's taken down beyond the 40-yard line.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Tight game here in week 1. We're trying to see this through to the end, and that's an important first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 180. 11, Thomas.
Now, Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Bucs 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Yeah! And he will scramble there. A pickup of 9, and that is good enough for the first down.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Higgins, the target that time. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow. Rolling right. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Gun.
Now, Burrow. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to extend the lead.
The score, Bengals 79, Buccaneers 24. To kick off for Cincinnati.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Bucs ball and Bucky Irving and the Tampa offense returns to the field. And he's had all sorts of ball control problems in this one. Let's take you back through the moments. Nothing gets you in a coach's doghouse or next to the coach faster than fumbling the football. He's done it multiple times. Very big hole for his team to dig out of. They send Godwin in motion. On the ground, it's Irving. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That's caught left side by Otten. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
17 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. And they'll take this down inside 35. QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10.
Buccaneers.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, catches Meade by Hurst.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
21-yard line. A gain of a yard. And a Buccaneer first down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack.
Baker Mayfield.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 12.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Bengals offense heading back out there. Why don't we take a look at what's coming up for them over the next few weeks. They are at Houston, then they go to Pittsburgh, and then back home to take on the Jaguars.
1-1, ready? Here we go. 180.
On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
On the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 21-yard line.
Burrow working in the pistol. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for team.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
They go play action for Burrow. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On is the punter, Rico, and he sends it away. Here comes a return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Bucky Irving. He's
3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Baker. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Bengals take over possession and Chase Brown. And this Cincinnati offense gets back to work. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. You held serve at home, have the lead here in the 4th quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. On the ground, this is Piron. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Oh, yeah. And he's got the 1st down as he scrambles for a gain of 7. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get seconds. A 1st down throw for Burrow. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Yeah, we see pretty often around the league, Mike, guys of his caliber, it almost feels like they get away with a little bit more than maybe the average defender, but not this time. I think the officials were right on it, and that's a clear-cut PI.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
23-yard line.
I said, are you gonna be my girl?
One, ready? Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11.
Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, Thomas.
To throw is Burrow. He's got it inside the 5. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Bengals 86, Buccaneers 24. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here's Dixon's punt on the way. Now the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Higgins, the target that time. It's 2nd down.
Gun.
To throw is Burrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down. The handoff, it's Irving. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 18-yard line.
So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.